Hello everyone, welcome to Signals and Systems Lab. My name is K. Jitin. My roll number is 19EC01026. Today we are going to do lab experiment 3, which is analysis of sound signals using statistical parameters like mean, variance, kurtosis, and skewness. Today we are going to do analysis for three sound signals, which is train, fan, and speech. Today I am going to follow the following strategy. First, I will get 1800 values of mean, variance, skew, courtesy taken over 30 minutes of audio. Then I will compare and then I will analyze the data I have collected and have written this if else if else statements to match with the nearest audio. And these are the confusion matrix. I will explain to you about them later. So the strategy I have followed is, here we have so many variables, so it will take so much time. So I have stored the necessary variables, this mean of train, variance of train, in train data.mat, and these in fan data.mat, and these in speech data.mat. Now I am going to run train and get the .mat file. Here we can see there is no .mat file. Now I am going to run the code. So as you can see, train data.mat is created, and here the size of these vectors are 1800. Now similar code is there for fan. If you can see here, we are normalizing the y value. Y is the amplitude's value. So if some audios have dual channels, I have converted them to mono by taking only one channel. Now I am going to do, I have here similar code as we have for train, but now I am getting fan data.mat file. So if you see here, fan data.mat file is created. Now I am going to create speech underscore data.mat file. So if you can see, speech data.mat file is created. Now I am going to do analysis of this data. Here I have created percentile plots. So we will see what are percentage. To differentiate between train, fan, and speech, the train marker is this one, and the fan marker is this plus, and speech marker is hash tree. So if you see here, these are the various different percentile graphs. So now I am going to explain to you what is percentile. This percentile function, this is the vector, will give vector input. This I can range from 0 to 100. If we give I as 0, if we get a value, for example, like this point 0, x is 0 and y is minus 0.4254. This means that below minus 0.4254 there are 0% values of the whatever vector we have inputted. That means minus 0.4254 is the minimum value. If we see another point, this is x equal to 4 and y is minus 0.2257. This means that below minus 0.2257, 4% of the values are there for whatever input vector we have given. So this is for mean, and this is for variance, and this is for kurtosis, and this is for skewness. So I have analyzed this graph and obtained this value. If mean is greater than or equal to minus 0.1997, this means that the, the input or the sample audio is fan. If it is less than minus 0.06 or it is between minus 0.07 and minus 0.04, this means it is speech, else it is train. Now I am going to, similarly I have analyzed variance and got this value, similarly kurtosis and similarly skewness. So I am now going to get the confusion matrices for this. So if we see, this is train and this is 1, means first row. In first row I am taking train. So train column 1 is train, column 2 is train, fan, column 3 is speech, and row 1 is train. That means for train audio, how many in column 1 we will see how many sample audios we got as train, in column 2 which are wrongly determined as fan, and in column 3 we will see which are wrongly determined as speech for train audio. In second row we have taken fan. That means that in first column, here column 1 is train. So for fan audio, how many sample audios are wrongly we got as train? In second, how many fan audio samples we got correctly as fan? And in third column for fan row, how many audio samples of fan we have the code had wrongly determined as speech. Similarly for third row. And now if we get the diagonal elements higher than the other elements, that means we have the highest accuracy. So here as we can see, we have got confusion matrices. So if we see the row elements for mean are very low as compared to variance. Here for kurtosis, we have got the maximum diagonal elements. So from this we can say that kurtosis is the best one for analyzing these audios. Now I am going to show you the GUI I have created. So this is the app that I have created. Here we can select any statistical parameter. For mean we have got very low diagonal elements, so it is not best for accuracy determination and sound determination. So here we can select any one of the statistical parameter, either variance, skewness or kurtosis. Now for variance, if I click get data, then you can see that here we have got the confusion matrix here, and this is the plot. So this is the percentile graph for variance, and this O marker is trend, means this one. This plus marker is for fan, means this one. This asterisk is for speech, and that is this one. So similarly, if you want to get data for skewness, so this is the percentile graph of skewness. This is the confusion matrix. Now similarly for kurtosis. So this is the percentile graph for kurtosis, and this is the confusion matrix. Thank you. The lab session is completed.